give them prayer hands. Say what's up, America? Half of you should know me, right? Other half are replicas.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Dice Commando for the final from today's standard tournament here at Gongaii Games in Portland, Oregon, USA. On the left we have Andrew. He's managed to stay at the top table all through this tournament. He's playing R3P2, that's Po2 from the two-player set, and the new Ray. He's on Theed Palace. And on the right we have Chris. Chris is playing 4-die Choppa Droids, and his battlefield is Bendu's Lair. Alright, so yep, this will definitely go to the droids, I would think. Playing on Bendu's for sure here. That'll give Chris the dice advantage, plus it'll give him battlefield control for a possible Rex Blaster if he has it. Andrew will take the two shields and likely go one apiece. Nope, he's actually going, yeah, one apiece. There we go. Alright, and then Chris will get us started. So he has his two resources over there on Fateful Companion's plot. Spins them and... Alright, Rex pistol down, so target identified. Alright, back to Andrew here. Or I should say to Andrew. Alright, Ezra's saber down on, looks like he's deciding who to play it on. Yep, leaves it on Poe. Alright. Alright, so power action Bendu's, die coming in. It's on a 1 gun, so soon to be a 2 with 3PO. Right. Adapt, take off a shield and gain a resource. Chopper coming in, does not power action, so no grappling arm at least. Alright, Poe coming in with the 3 dice. There's a special. Oh, that's a pretty good roll. Special and a 2 melee. Alright, here starts the droid train, so R2 will come in, and all the after triggers go into the queue, so he'll flip, spotting 3PO to the 2, and then, okay, so then he's going to Rex Blaster, and now he'll get to resolve 2. 3PO comes in with a blank, so 3 and then 2, each of those at +1 with 3PO and then Fateful Companions. So total of 5 into Poe there. Back to Andrew. Andrew needs to get his melee off the table so he doesn't get picked. There he goes. Meaning if he rolls Ray in before, then he sets himself. Although I guess Chris doesn't have any resources, so. Oh, there's a salvaged arm. There's some money for him. Alright, R2 down. Not a bad opener for Andrew, except he's already 5 damage in the hole. Alright, Chris takes $3, increasing by 1, increasing choppers by 1, that is, with the salvage arm. Andrew will roll in R2, gets the special. Alright, special on R2, just a reminder, is draw a card and turn a die to any side. Alright, Riot Shield down on R2. That'll suck up 2 damage. Ray comes in. Ooh, hits. Oh, man. Andrew's rolled pretty well here. 2 and a special. So special on Ray, of course, is give a character 2 shields. And if that's full up on shields, roll it back in. Alright, pays 2. Here's some removal or something. Nope. For Luke's Rod down on 3PO. That's an interesting choice with a 1 on top. But it does have 3 damage sides for 3PO resolve. So... Oh, okay, moves it over into chop. So Andrew's debate, he was going melee. Okay, so he's gonna roll, or not roll, he's gonna add 2 shields on the special and roll in, and then he's still resolving specials. Then he actually doesn't need all the focus out there that he has. Alright, so Andrew was done resolving, so Chris claimed. And then they're talking about the 3PO die, which is still in the pool. So it's Andrew's action here. He's thinking about how he wants to play this. Alright, draws a card and flips a die to any side. This goes 2 on Poe. Then he'll hit for 2, pops the shield. Alright, and he's going to take a shield on Poe and then flip a die to any side. So he'll flip into Ray, put 2 more shields onto Poe, and then re-roll Ray. Gets a resource, so he'll put 2 more into R2 and take a resource. And then that should be it, unless he has something else. Oh, so he has another adapt, so takes a shield off of Ray. So he'll go into the next round with 4 resources, which is pretty good. With all the shields, he should be able to take a hit here. Alright, discards the grappling arm. The reason he chucked that is because, remember, Chopper's power action works from the discard pile as well. Alright, so I saw Chris just drew a field medic there. I saw him draw a field medic and a rocket booster. Alright, so that, remember, Chopper's not power action yet, but Chopper's rolling in with a resource, and a blank. Alright, Andrew drops suppressive. It looks like Andrew forgot to take his turn resources. Alright, Bindy's coming in with a focus. That's not bad. I like the focus with 3PO. Alright, focus is special, and then a shield on R2. Alright, 1 for field medic, puts R2 back at 2, keeping the little droid alive. R2 coming out. It's a disrupt. Right, there's a 1 focus to the 2 melee. Alright, unbreakable to remove it. Let's remove a die, of course, equal to or less than the number of shields on your character. So Andrew could actually have removed a 5. Takes 2 resources with salvaged arm. Puts him at 3. Andrew drops a Yoda's. Another field medic. Back to 0 on R2. Alright, Ray coming out. 1 hits melee. R2 misses on the roll, but gets potentially 2 flips. Right, there's 1 flip, and then alright, another flip. That's with the Fateful. Yeah, so right now they're talking about Andrew's explaining that because Chris has a battlefield, he can force Andrew to suppressive first. But Andrew doesn't have the resources. He should, but he does not. Alright, there's Fateful. 3PO coming in then with the trigger. And then he'll get to resolve 1 die at +1. Alright, so 3 takes the shields off Poe. Oh, EMP, remove R2. Back to Chris here. He's syncing it over. He's got the focus, of course. Alright. Alright, yeah, there's the power action. Alright, so he plays a mod from his hand, reducing cost by 1, overwrites a salvaged arm to get the rocket booster in play. And then Andrew was pointing out he didn't need to pay for it, right? All right, so there's 3 into chopper. Or into R2, sorry. Into R2. Back to Chris here. So is his focus. He's thinking over. I think he's eyeing that Poe special, because remember, Poe can give a character shield and flip a die to any side. It does not have to be your die, so if he focuses, Andrew could just reblank the blaster pistol. So he's doing the math right now. Yep, takes the shield. I think that was the right play. Alright, so 2 focus goes to the special and the 1. And 1, yep, there's a pick. And you should have gone to the 2 melee. Alright, and then 1, take off the shield. And it'll take a shield. That should go on Poe, I would think, here. And then next round. Yep, so that cost Andrew, that picking saved 4. Assuming Andrew would have removed the shield on Rey for the Yoda Saber. Because remember, Yoda Saber specials deal 1 unblockable, remove a shield to deal 2 unblockable. Alright, so Chris will have 3 resources. Andrew's back to 2. Chopper coming in with his 4 die. Not a great roll. Actually, it's beyond not great. Right, Poe coming in, and just getting Poe out because he's afraid he's going to lose him. So with the Riot Shield and 2 healing, there's already been 6 damage. So there's already been 9 damage put into R2. Looks like we're bringing R2 in. So blank and a resource. So flips. Okay, and then he's given, so yeah, so he uses the reactions first, and then, yeah, so they're having the discussion again, because he needs to use all of his after actions first. There we go. So now he's, there we go. So now he's forcing Andrew. Andrew says no, so now he'll flip. There we go. That was done the right way. All right, now he's going to bring in 3PO, and he gets to resolve 2 dice. All right, so deals 3, so 2 net. And then takes 2 shields onto R2, I assume. Yep. Okay. All right, R2 coming in, hits the special. All right, power actions chopper for a salvaged arm. All right. All right, Andrew drops the shields off with the saber special. All right, salvaged arms to crush both of Andrew's resources. Andrew puts 1 into R2, 4 health remaining. Man, it takes all the money. 6 resources. All right, Rey coming in. blank, a blank, and it will plus melee on the saber. So pitch and a reroll likely. Chris's action here. Right, pays 4 for a ground battalion. That's one way to keep the battlefield. So the ground battalion, when it rolls in, you get to take control of the battlefield. So you can always ensure that he has the battlefield for Rex's pistol. So Andrew, power actions Ray, re-roll a hero die, gets $1, not what he was looking for. Actually, probably should have re-rolled Poe, trying to get the special of the 2 focus, right? It does have the flip with R2, but alright, here's the megas. Or sorry, not megas, sorry, the ground battalion. Just get used to seeing megas all the time. Alright, drops R2, re-roll everything out, keeps the melee. Right, there's 2 guns. That's not bad. Chris's action does have a shield out, which will put R2 at 5. Yep, so that's what he does. That should put R2 out of... I mean, Andrew could technically do it, but that'd be maxing out here. All right, R2 draws a card. All right, goes to any side. Yep, and now he'll special resolve, so he'll deal 2 unblockable, removing a shield, which sets him up perfectly for Ray. Okay, so there's 2 health remaining plus a shield on R2. And then does 2 shields, rolls in, hits a shield. Back to Chris. That ends the special chain shenanigans. Alright, so 1 he's gonna, looks like he's overwriting. Oh, for heirloom, okay. Has a redeploy. Cost him 1. Only has 1 on the top side, but R2's going down here anyway, so. Alright, 2 more, puts R2 at 1 away. Chris looking through his discard. He passes, so Andrew drops to reroll. There's a threat. All right, 1 for dagger, overwriting. So will Andrew take the bait here is the question. That dagger's bad because remember the dagger, before you resolve it showing melee, you can steal a shield. So, all right, he switches targets, goes 2 into 3PO. He was able to bait out Chris's action sheet. All right, Andrew pitches to reroll that shield, so Chris must have claimed here. And then we'll go into the next round, certainly not the final round, that is. Alright, so Chris will get us started. I see no reason he doesn't... Well, actually, he doesn't have... Yeah, actually, he doesn't have Rex's pistol, so maybe he doesn't lead with R2. I still think you lead with R2, right? Just to get the redeploy out there and threaten. I can see the argument for rocket boostering here, though. Alright, so he's bringing in Chop. It's a 1, and a 2, so Andrew will immediately suppressive the 2. It is Andrew's action now. Alright, rolls out Poe. All right, there's a great roll. Oh, they're doing the math on what Poe needs to die. He must have an action cheat. Yep, there it is. There's Ewok ambush, so he's rolling in. That's really good. All right, and then with ambush brings in, because he hasn't flipped yet. Yeah, he still needs a flip. There he goes. He can flip a die to any side. Oh, indirect. That's interesting. And then R2, sorry, 3PO, and then he'll resolve R2 for 1, 2, 3. And then he'll resolve another die for 3, and that'll drop Poe. So good roll's gone because he was able to drop him. But now Andrew doesn't have any motivation at all to kill R2 this round anyway. Although I guess everybody's exhausted, so. Alright, there's not a good roll. Here comes the battalion with a 3 indirect. That'll cut through shields pretty easy here. Yeah, Andrew's about to take a beating here. Alright, does not roll well. There's 5, those 2 net through the shields. So Andrew will probably pitch and reroll here, I'm sure. Oh, he drops a Beguile. That hurts. Oh, nothing. Right, so there's 3 into Ray. Droids are cutting back here. Right, so Andrew will pitch reroll again. Drops a pushing slash. Oh, that's probably what he was counting on. There's some damage. Still probably rerolls again. Alright, automated defense to 2. Yep, droid control coming through here. Alright. That's a Ray power action, gets a 2. That's, again, Ray power action to reroll a die. Alright, rolls out Bindu's. It's a resource. Andrew puts 3 into 3PO. Chris takes the money. Puts him at 4, I believe. Alright, Andrew drops his other pushing slash. There's one more. Alright, overwrites the rocket booster with... Oh, Rex pistol. That's interesting. Andrew takes the resource. He has 2 cards left in hand. Goes back to Chris. Oh, Chewie's blaster for 3. The question is, does he put... He can afford it, right? Alright, so he does. He puts the damage into 3PO, so he'll roll out the blaster. And hits a 2. Andrew immediately puts 1 in. But then he'll take 2. So Ray's only 4 away from dead right now. Alright, take that back. Heals. Field medic for 2. So Chris claims. And Andrew has 1 card in hand, so Steadfast, he's going to kill 3PO. Yep. Alright, now if he still had his pushing slash, he could potentially put R2 down, but... So let's see, let's do the quick count. Alright, so it's 9 health to 7 health. Ray can put the shields on. That salvage arm can cause problems, though. And not to mention the big old troopers down there in the corner. So Chris is in a good position here. And he'll get us started. Alright, so he's rolling out. Alright, do note salvage arm's not exhausted. Okay, and he has battlefield, so he's bringing in R2, and now he gets to, woof, now he gets to flip a die to any side. He can potentially pay a resource to do it again for Fateful. And at that point, I'm sure he'll realize, so he's flipping 2 die, paying 1, then he'll realize that he hasn't taken his money. So we'll just have 1, there we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the salvaged arm. Again, salvage arm's not exhausted. So motives, the dagger gets it, it's removed, it takes that off the table. It's for 3, so 4 health remaining. Alright, Neiman's for 2, flips a character up die to any side, which blanks the blaster. So we've got a full up Ray. Andrew's actually in good position, but question is, will he be able to get out first? Alright, so there's a bad roll on Bindu, which is good for Andrew. And Andrew just Neiman specialed. Oh, Andrew's got a huge chain here. Huge chain. Because he can Ray. Oh, takes that away. Never mind. Alright, R2 looking for the special. Gets it. Alright, takes 1 resource. So Andrew has 3 cards in hand, which is showing Chris. It's Andrew's action here. He's thinking it over, so there's a couple ways this could go. There's no huge rush to put down R2 right now. Okay, so he draws, okay, but he does. He draws, and then he just Yodas him down. Now he's got to decide the overwrite, and then Andrew's still resolving specials. Oh, I'm surprised he probably should have overwrote Rex's. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah, he's just going to bump off Rex's. Does cost him the die in the pool, so that's fair. But it looks like he's just counting on going to the next round. He still has his battalion over there. So battalion comes in with 2 indirect. Oh, pacifies Ray to gain 2 shields. Take him off, yep. And then he'll take 1 and set Ray up for at least 1 reroll. He also does still have Ray's action, or Ray's power action if he needs it. Chris is sitting on the discard. I think Andrew only has 2 cards in hand. He's near miss. No, he can't spot 2 droids. Alright, so... Oh, Andrews. Oh, because he drew 1 for R2. That's right. Alright, so lose the Neiman training. Doesn't hurt him right now. So he'll take the 2 shields and then re-roll. It's the resource. Alright, saving 5 minutes left. Alright, Andrew drops a suppressive. Claims, Andrew re-rolls, gets it, hits for 2. And Andrew hadn't used his ray power action there, so he should have done that first, but... Alright, so Chris will lead us off here. Needs to take his round resources. He's looking through his discard, probably looking for mods here, but he's got two pretty good upgrades. Oh, he's got the rocket booster on top. He's pulling it. Oh, he's dumping the salvaged arm for rocket booster. That's not bad if you can get the shields off on the dagger. The dagger hits a huge swing here. Oh, field medic just in case. Just in case, because he's clearly indicating the rocket booster power action. So what you do on the rocket booster power action is you activate the character, and then you resolve any of its character upgrade dice all at one time, but then the boosters go away. Alright, R2 comes in. Chris will resolve that indirect and just try to soften Andrew up before he rolls in here, because why not? Yep. Oh, nice. 1 to overwrite Ezra's. That's on Ray, so it's 2 shields. Yep, just trying to soften him up again. Bendu's coming in, it looks like. Gets a blank. No love there. Alright, here comes Ray. There's some damage. Yep, pop the booster. Alright, let's see how this goes here. Oh, missed on the dagger. That's big. He needed the dagger. Alright, 2 indirect to take it off, and then the booster gets dumped. And then 3 for 2 net. And that's it. He needed that dagger hit bad. Andrew was indicating a pitch to reroll, but he's pausing. He's checking. He sees the 2 1s on the table. He's checking for pickings. So there's only 1 pickings in the discard pile. So yep, that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to resolve the... Yep, so puts him at 4. 4 health remaining, paying 1. For a riot shield, making it tougher to get through. Alright, drops to reroll now. There's melee. Disrupts, shield. He really wanted the Neiman special. He has cards left in his hand. But so does Chris. There it is. Oh, but he has an EMP. Gets rid of chop. Focus to the 2. And he's gonna, looks like he's gonna have to take it. Alright, so he hits for 2, pops a shield. 2 more. Ray has 2 health remaining. This is a close game here. We do need to check time. Alright, Andrew drops his dagger. Rerolls. Gets a focus. Ooh, the R2 special. Chris has one card left here. Oh, flees the scene. Andrew's counting card. All right, so he's just, yeah, it doesn't matter because he's going to draw them all. So, all right, he just showed the time, so they're just good. So this will be the last round. They're hitting time here within the next minute. Now Andrew gets first strike. Chris is not out of cards. Andrew only has, I think Andrew has 3 or 4 cards in his hand. But he does have a suppressive out there. All right. Oh man, that's easy pickings for days. As he can easy pick the base side, so.
That's it?
I don't have the mitigation.
Where is it? Oh,
That's my flea. I only have one easy pick.
oh, you only have one pickings. Oh, that was well pokered then, making me think I had it.
All right, Andrew takes down the tourney today. If you like what we're doing here on the Dice Commando channel, please show your support with a like and a subscribe. Please remember to keep all comments civil and constructive and to help us continue to grow this amazing community. Thank you for watching Dice Commando.
Hey, this is Jeremy. Thanks for watching Dice Commando. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching today.